Are you comfortable of going out into the world every day as the true you? With your truest, fullest expressions, portraying freely your emotions in every moment. For example, what do you do when you're out in the public and you feel the need to cry? Do you do like you were maybe taught at an earlier life, previous time from your parents, just to hold it in, you know, to be the kind girl that doesn't take up any space? Just hold it in like a sneeze. Or do you allow your body to express itself freely? Do you honor your emotions more than anything in the world, and do you set them as priority for yourself? What do you do in that moment? What would it mean for you to allow that to happen for you? As children, we always had the skill, and we weren't ashamed of portraying what we truly felt. And you still have that same child inside of you. You still have that same need. The only question is that, are you now suffocating that little child inside of yourself, that true self, or are you actually still allowing your body what it needs, just like you did naturally as a child? Yes, it is normal to still have that need in any kind of moment, and it is fully normal to express that, to allow that. For me nowadays, when I set this as priority, it tends to happen pretty often that I'm in a public place and I, for example, want to cry. And so I go to somewhere in the nature or in the washroom to take a little space for myself, and I allow it to come out. Give a little moment for myself, and then I can return to other people. Because if I would hold it in, if I would swallow it, it would remain inside of me. Are you aware that all the cries that you're not crying right now, that you feel like crying, you have to cry them later in life? And the longer you hold it in, the more you will have to cry then. So please, allow yourself to just flush the cry, even the cry through you, on whatever emotions that you have. For me, cry is like a holy duty. It is my divine privilege. It is my chance to show my body how much I love it and appreciate it, and to caress my soul gently. Show really affection to the person that I truly am. And now, at the end of the video, I would like to share a poem that I wrote when I was healing through this part of me that was not allowing me to cry freely. A very important part of my emotional healing journey during my lifetime, where I describe how it is to actually, or how it was for me, to live in a suffocating way, where I didn't allow my free expression of my cry, my sadness to come out. And how different the whole experience of life becomes when I actually do that, and how surprised I am of all the discoveries that I discover within myself in that process. So even for you, there might be someone totally different person inside of you that you ever thought. I encourage you to get to know that person. And I encourage all of us to express ourselves freely. I love you very, very much. Cry is not like it used to be when it is this deep. It can take such vastly different forms. Sometimes it is moaning and vomiting. Other times it is singing. And sometimes it is a short but intense cough, or 3. But how could you know that, my little girl? How could anyone trapped all their bittersweet life in a box enjoy the vast meadows of gold and lilies over an endless view of sunset stretching lazily into the horizon? I never taught you how to cry. Your cries are sweet sighs and sobs that let out the same melody each time. They are created for a civilized family that tells no family secrets outside of the family, not even the violent ones. Even at their first notes, they are already performing for the eavesdropping ear, hiding in the shadows of your forever wounded home. You are born as a performer, my caged bird. How could you know who you are? And how could your cry portray all the beautiful and vast nuances of your soul? The hardest part of your pain is to enjoy it. Little girl, didn't you know? You came to this life so unprepared. And now your preparedness is your only enemy, the one who is suffocating you. Now only thing you wish is to become innocent again. And in the richness of all the colors of that innocence, you are already blinded, stumbling, hurting. Who are you hurting? Who are you? But little girl, didn't you know the darkest night hides the sweetest of secrets? That the one bird you try to catch is the one that finds its way escaping from your palm. The one grain of sand you wish to keep forever is slipping through your fingers along with its kind, like a steady river rushing to become the ocean. Did you know that only in your deepest humiliation can you find your biggest beauty? The regalness of your essence, the ability to show up your beauty on the stage, those deep blue eyes shining against the blue sky behind your chin raised high in a large ballroom full of fools. Being on the winner's side is for everyone. Being on the loser's side is reserved for the very few who can take it. You are the chosen one. Stand brave, my little one, in front of all the mockery. Your task is sacred, and your cape is a heavy golden one that only flies in the dark. In the daytime, it crushes your shoulders. Being crushed is not for everyone, it is for you. This life is delicately yours, and in the release of your safety, you will find your security. Only on this path will life breathe its graceful breath through you. Your heart needs to be crushed so it can start beating again. Every heartbeat for divine, magnificent love. Behold, you hold the torch for love, my girl. In this task, there is quite no one like you.